What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what we're going to be speaking about today is the top 10 budget wide receivers in Madden. And before I continue on, what I want to say is that no matter what your budget is when it comes to building your team, I do have a wide receiver for each one of you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So I want to start with the lowest that we can go. So I'm going to put in wide receiver and then put in the OVR. So we're gonna start off with like a 78. It's the lowest one that his name is Andy. Was it Instabel? I can't even pronounce his name. Where is he at? Marquis Brown is another one too, because he got 91 speed. Just so you guys know, he's another one. So he's only 2,550 coins. For especially those who just barely starting off their team, you can actually use him too. So I just want to say, show him real quick. Where's this guy at? Oh, here it is. So he's right now he's going for 300 coins, but you got to place a bid. Just place a bid real quick on, because he's only 300 coins. But anyway, he's one of the ones because he got 91 speed. He's a 78 OVR. He's someone you can use. You're just barely starting off your team. Does he have fast speed too? Yeah, no. So if you're just starting off your team, you can basically use him, to get through the solos and so forth, and even use him on online games. I mean, depending on who you're going against. But I would recommend him more for solos and helping you build your team so you can get a little bit more competitive. So he's one of the ones I'm gonna name off. So now let's go to our 84s and 85s. I only got one right here. Where is he at? He's going to be John Brown. Here he is right here. So he's one of the MUT Hero set pieces. He's going for 8,000 coins, 8,900. So we'll say like 9,000 coins. He got 90 speed too. He got 90 speed. He's one less speed than the last guy that we're looking at. But for being at 85, his catching stats are a little bit better and his jumping is a little bit better. The only thing is he's 5'11". But this is one of the budget beasts right here you can put on your squad. You can add with the other player, and he'll get the job done. Like I said, these players right here, you'll be able to use them online, but the speed is a little bit slow in comparison to the cornerbacks and the receivers we got in the game right now. However, look at these players right now. So for instance, if you're ready to build off your team, you get one of the high OVRs I'm about to name off, as well as complement your team with one of these other players right here, so you could be able to use. So let's go to 86s. So who do we got right here? We got DJ Clark Jr. McCaff. That's who we're looking for. Where is he at? Ross is one of them too, huh? Yeah. So where is he at? Okay, so I'm just gonna put. Apparently, I can't find him. So he's not in here, or what? Did I name it wrong? Okay, so apparently, I don't know where. Oh, here he is. Okay. All right. So I don't know if he's up there too. But anyway, his car's right here. So I'll say he's gonna go for about 22, 23, 24K. And what I like about him is he's got 92 speed. He got 92 jumping, and he's 6'4". So keep that in mind for 2022, about 24, 25K. He has 92 speed, 92 jumping, and he's 6'4". And just so you guys know, what I looked at when I came to the receivers is really the speed, and then not necessarily the height, but there is some of the receivers who are tall. But the main thing I look at when it comes to these budget beasts was the speed, because I realized that I know the catching stats are they're very essential in Madden. However, I did have some of these cards in the beginning, and they did some outrageous catches. So I don't really pay attention to the spectacular catch and catching traffic and so forth. My main thing is the speed, and if they could surpass these cornerbacks when it comes to passing right by them when they throw the ball to them. So what else we got going on here? Oh, this is another one. This right here, I want to show you guys right here. So we just passed him, but okay, so that's only the lowest one we got. Is this Calvin Johnson right here? I want you guys to really look at this here. This is really a budget beast. He's 86 OVR. Look at his speed. He got 95 speed for 23K. This is one of the best budget beasts that you guys are gonna be able to find for cheap. He got 95 speed. I don't even know if you guys know that, and he's 6'5". So this is one of the ones you can actually even play online with this card because his speed is so decent. So, and look at his jumping. It's 97 jumping. So just keep this in mind right here. I don't know if anyone knows about this, but it's always good, especially when it comes to the Ultimate Legends, look at their set pieces, because sometimes their set pieces, when it comes to their speed and other stuff, their stats are better than other cards. Because if you actually go to his 87 or his I think he has like a 90 card, 90 OVR card, his speed is like actually lower. So that's another one. Now we're gonna go to this other one. That's why I didn't speak about the other Marquis Brown, because we're gonna look at one right here. This guy's going for 39, so we'll say about 40K for this Marquis Brown. And look at, he got 95 speed too. So you can actually get him as well as the other Calvin Johnson, and then one of the lower OVR cards, you know, for very cheap. So under 100K, you could have 3 budget beasts. Just think about that. So you have 295 speedsters as well as one that's like a 92 speed. So Marquis Brown is another one. Like I said, I look at the main thing I look at is the speed, the jumping, all that is high and all that. But I'm telling you right now, I use this card, and he's just like a Tyreek Hill. He make catches that you wouldn't even think he can make. So we got to the next one. So we got a couple more. So here, another one right here. Okay, and he's even cheaper. Is there any one cheaper than that? Okay, so he's right here. So we say he's going for like 17, 20K, all right? We'll say it like that. So this card here, I like about him, even though he's short, he got 94 speed, 85 jumping. So, and he's going for 17 to 20K. We're going to say that. So he got 17K right here, but his other card is probably going for about 20K. But look at that. He's at 94 speed for that. He's all within your budget. So you could basically get Marquis Brown, Calvin Johnson, and John Ross on your squad for 100K. That's pretty decent to start for a team, especially if you're already starting off Madden, or even if you already got a team and you need some budget beasts or whatever your situation is. These are good cards right here to use. So the last one, which is not the last card, but the one within the 86 to 87 is this card right here that I keep on passing up. Is what, Medco Hardman, if I pronounce it right. So within 20K, he's 94 speed. He's 5'10". That's the only thing. A lot of these cards who are actually low OVRs with a lot of speed, they're smaller, they're shorter in height. But he got 94 speed too, and he's only going for 20K. So he's another card. So it's just keep this card in mind, because he has another card out that's even insane. So we're gonna go to that in a second. Now let's go. Oh, wrong thing. Quality. So now we're gonna go to 89s. We got like one right here that I picked out from the 89s. So which one is it? Is DK McCaff. Where is he at? He might be down here more, huh? Okay, here he is right here. So he was a blitz card too. So I'll say he's an 89. So we'll say about 45, 46K. And what I like about him is that he got, not only does he got great catching stats, and he's only 44 to 45K, but he's tall, 6'3". He's 93 speed with 92 jumping. So that's what I like about this card right here. So like I said, he's a little bit slower than the other cards, but what I like about him, he's a little bit more rounded. Like I say, he got good catching, jumping, and he got decent speed, and he's tall. So that's another one right there. So now we're gonna go to, we got 91. We got one more. We got one within the 91s. Who is it? It's Tyreek Hill, of course. Where is he at? He might be more. No, it's time more. Okay, here he's right here. So Tyreek Hill went actually a little bit down on this card. So we'll say about 67, 70K for his card. And yeah, he's 94 speed. He's 5'10". But what I like about him, like his deep rounding is great. But I think if you look at it, it's actually spectacular catch and so forth. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't even pay attention to stats. This card, even this low OVR card that I had in the beginning of the game, I mean, he did some spectacular catches that didn't even amount to his actually catching stats. And that's the way it's always been in the last couple Maddens that I played, is that no matter what his catching stats was, this guy was always out there making plays. So he's another budget beast. So we got one more, last but not least. This guy right here is a 95 OVR, and he's one of the players that we named off in the lower OVR budgets. But if you're able to afford, like this is another one too. If you guys are wondering, he's a budget beast too. He got 95 speed. His catching stats, everything is great if you guys are able to afford him. But I don't want to get too much into it because I'm naming the top 10. But he's one of the ones I want to show you too. But this card right here. So I know for some people this might be a budget card. For other people this might be a lot of coins. But the only reason why I'm naming him off is one reason, because he's the only card that I see in Madden right now with the OVR that he is, with 97 speed. Everything else all the way around is pretty solid when it comes to his actual stats. And so I like that. I like that the fact too that it is. However, the reason why I'm naming off this card, because he's the only one without any John Madden, without any sprinter. They got 97 speed. He's close to 99 speed with this card alone. So I'm naming him off because if you're able to afford him, you don't even have to power. I don't even think he even has the power. You don't have to power him up or anything. Just get this card. I'm telling you right now, this card, I played against them and they actually scored and they actually made a lot of plays and actually kick or punt returns and everything. So if you're able to afford him, this is the last card right here that I would say it's worth it. Get the other ones first to help you build your team if you're building your team. But if you already got like a decent team, and even if you got like a nice squad, he'll be one of the ones to keep or add to your squad, because I'm telling you right now, he's a real decent wide receiver. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here. If you guys have some other better top 5 wide receivers or top 10 or even a couple of wide receivers you want to name, go ahead and put it in the comment section so I know. But these are the ones that I looked at just to see, just to try to find you guys receivers within a budget, no matter what team or where your team's at. So that's what I was doing right here when it came to finding these wide receivers. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here. If you guys like what you see, drop a like. If you have any subs to the channel, there will be more great amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.